The Bugatti Bolide is a machine built around one idea: take the brand's legendary engineering and push it to the extreme edge of possibility. At its heart sits the same 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 found in other Bugatti icons, paired with all-wheel drive and a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. But for the Bolide, Bugatti refused to settle for familiar numbers. In its experimental concept form, the engineers unleashed a staggering 1,824 horsepower and 1,364 pound-feet of torque, achieved with the help of 110-octane racing fuel and a setup tuned for absolute maximum aggression. Those simulations painted a picture of raw fury: 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.17 seconds, 0 to 124 in just 4.36 seconds, and a top speed estimated to soar well above 310 miles per hour. Even more astonishing, Bugatti predicted the concept could launch from a standstill, rocket all the way to top speed, and return to a dead stop in an almost unbelievable 33.62 seconds. For production, reality steps in only slightly. Instead of weapons-grade race fuel, the street-ready Bolide runs on standard 98 RON pump gas. That brings output down to 1,578 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. Still an astronomical figure by any measure. While the final numbers will naturally be a bit more restrained than the prototype simulations, the Bolide remains engineered for outrageous performance. Every curve, every vent, every surface exists to cut drag, generate downforce, and channel airflow with ruthless efficiency. Lightweight construction and racing-style aerodynamics turn the Bolide into something closer to a track-spec missile than a road car. It's a glimpse into what happens when Bugatti removes almost every limit and builds not for comfort, not for luxury, but purely for speed, control, and the thrill of defying physics. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute represents the absolute peak of modern hypercar engineering, pushing boundaries with power, aerodynamics, and innovation. At its heart lies a twin-turbocharged 5.0-liter V8, an engine renowned not just for its output, but for the obsessive engineering behind it, producing 1,280 horsepower and 1,106 lb-ft of torque on standard pump gas. The numbers climb to an astonishing 1,600 horsepower when fueled with E85. This performance is made possible in part by what Koenigsegg claims to be the world's lightest V8 crankshaft, an extraordinary 28-pound flat-plane unit carved from a single billet of solid steel. This design reduces rotational mass, allows perfectly even firing between the banks, and helps create the Jesko's unforgettable, razor-sharp engine note. All this power is controlled by one of the most advanced transmissions ever built: Koenigsegg's 9-speed Lightspeed transmission. Using a complex multi-clutch arrangement, it shifts faster than even top-tier dual-clutch systems, allowing the Jesko Absolute to deliver uninterrupted acceleration with incredible precision. Complementing this is a rear-wheel steering system that transforms the car's dynamics. At high speeds, the rear wheels turn with the fronts for stability and smoother cornering, while at low speeds they rotate opposite to sharpen turn-in and boost maneuverability. Aerodynamics complete the Jesko Absolute's mission of extreme speed. Compared to the Agera RS, it generates 40% more downforce. At 155 miles per hour, it produces a remarkable 1,764 pounds of aerodynamic pressure, and at higher speeds this grows to an incredible 3,086 pounds, nearly equal to its 3,131-pound curb weight. This combination of immense power, sophisticated engineering, and world-class aero makes the Jesko Absolute one of the most capable and ambitious hypercars ever conceived, built with a singular goal: to dominate the upper limits of speed. Today, we dive into the wild world of hypercars with the Hennessy Venom F5 Revolution Maverick, a breathtaking one-off creation known simply as the LF. This remarkable machine is the result of Hennessy's new in-house customer commissions division, and it represents the most expensive, most complex, and highest-spec Venom F5 ever delivered. Built for American owner Louis Flory, the LF pushes the boundaries of customization, craftsmanship, and pure, unapologetic speed. Finished in stunning river sand metallic paint over exposed cocoa brown carbon fiber, the LF looks like nothing else on the road. Its presence is fierce, elegant, and unmistakably unique. But the real shock comes when you look beneath the surface, because this isn't just another Venom F5. This monster has been fitted with a gated 6-speed manual gearbox. Yes, a proper, old-school, click-clack manual in a hypercar capable of world-shaking performance. It transforms the driving experience into something raw. Based on the Venom F5 Revolution Roadster, the LF inherits the Revolution's track-focused upgrades, including improved aerodynamics, sharper handling dynamics, and a more aggressive setup designed for maximum performance. And Hennessy didn't stop there. The LF also previews several components from the upcoming Venom F5 Evolution, giving us an early look at the future direction of the brand's flagship hypercar. More power, bespoke styling, deeper engineering, and a commitment to building something truly personal. This is what the LF represents. It's a statement that even in a world obsessed with electrification and automation, there's still room for passion projects that celebrate noise, danger, and the thrill of mastering a machine built with no compromises. The Hennessy Venom F5 Revolution LF isn't just a car. It's a declaration of individuality, ambition, and extreme performance. It stands as a rare symbol of creativity, engineering mastery, and limitless automotive imagination today. In the world of extreme performance, the SSC Tuatara Striker stands as a razor-edged evolution of an already ferocious hypercar. Built with a focus on aerodynamic mastery and raw track dominance, the Striker transforms the Tuatara's sleek silhouette into a downforce-driven machine engineered for precision at the limit. Its aggressive aero kit, shared with the even wilder Aggressor model, reshapes airflow with massive wing elements, intense dive planes, and sculpted channels that keep the car glued to the tarmac at blistering speeds. Beneath its lightweight skin lies the Tuatara's fearsome 5.9-liter twin-turbo V8, delivering 1,350 horsepower and 984 pound-feet of torque on standard 91-octane fuel. Feed it E85 and output rockets to an astonishing 1,750 horsepower and 1,322 pound-feet. Power surges to the rear wheels through a lightning-fast 7-speed Shima automated gearbox, geared specifically for explosive corner exits and a top speed target of 270 miles per hour. But the Striker is only half the story. The track-only Aggressor takes SSC's vision to extremes, letting customers tailor their machine to near-limitless levels. A carbon dashboard comes standard, while personalized racing seats, a 5-point harness, and a carbon fiber roll cage turn the cockpit into a bespoke racing environment. Weight can be slashed further with Lexan windows and a bare carbon interior stripped of sound deadening. Even the exhaust system is custom designed, with SSC allowing owners to shape the sound exactly as they wish. When optioned to its maximum configuration, the Aggressor unleashes up to 2,200 horsepower and 1,604 pound-feet of torque, made possible through higher compression, increased boost, and a more aggressive camshaft. Together, the Striker and Aggressor define the outer edge of what a modern hypercar can be. These machines push boundaries, redefining speed, customization, and pure driver-focused performance at scale today. Unleash the beast. Today, we dive into the Rimac Nevera R, a car that doesn't just push boundaries, it vaporizes them. Rimac has once again proven that too much horsepower simply isn't part of their vocabulary. The Nevera R stands as a technological sledgehammer, an all-electric hypercar engineered to shatter physics and redefine acceleration. At its core, the Nevera R uses a brutal 4-motor electric powertrain, with a carbon-sleeved permanent magnet AC synchronous motor mounted at each wheel. Power surges through a 1-speed direct-drive transmission, delivering instantaneous thrust with absolutely no lag. The standard Nevera already pulls an earthbending 1877 horsepower, but its motors top out at 1,813 horsepower. Not that any human could notice the difference. But then comes the R. Rimac hasn't disclosed exact individual motor numbers, but they've confirmed a staggering total output of 2,107 horsepower. Yes, over 2,000 electric horses under your right foot. Up front, each motor produces 295 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque. Move to the rear, and things escalate quickly. Each back motor unleashes 644 horsepower and 664 pound-feet, giving the Nevera its signature violent surge forward. But with the R, everything is amplified, tightened, and sharpened for maximum performance. Acceleration: the standard Nevera launches to 60 miles per hour in a mind-warping 1.85 seconds and clears the quarter mile in 8.6 seconds. But the Nevera R? It's another dimension entirely, blasting to 60 miles per hour in just 1.74 seconds and ripping through the quarter mile in 8.23 seconds. These numbers don't just break records, they demolish them. There's one small asterisk. These times were recorded on a prepped drag strip. But even on regular pavement, the R remains a performance monster unlike anything the world has ever seen. And that's for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Got thoughts, questions, or video ideas? Drop them down in the comments. I read every single one,